Alright guys, welcome back to the channel where today we're going to be going over the official WWE 2K22 ratings reveal, as earlier today G4 and Up Up Down Down revealed the latest batch of stars along with some brand new footage. Before we get to any of that though, if you're new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with the latest news on the game, please do hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss out on future videos. So let's jump straight into the official ratings reveal as we kick off the reveal with the first superstar to be announced, Seth Rollins, whose rating was announced to be 91. Along with the rating, we also got a look at Seth in action, with footage here showing off Seth against Dolph Ziggler and Dominic Mysterio. The next superstar to be revealed was Cesaro, whose rating was announced as 84. The footage of Cesaro looked extremely impressive, especially during the long shot of his entrance, as this shot is one that could easily be mistaken as real rather than gameplay. Also shown off in the footage, we got our first glimpse of Fabian Aichner, which would appear to confirm the presence of Imperium. Moving on, and the first woman to be revealed was former Riot Squad member Liv Morgan, with Liv's rating announced as 77. One of the most noticeable things to point out during Liv's entrance is the way that the clothing moves, as cloth simulation was one of the features previously touted as seeing improvements, and that's something that's instantly noticeable here. Up next we have the reveal of Riddle, whose rating was announced to be 86, with the accompanying footage showing off more of Riddle's entrance, as well as footage of Riddle taking on AJ Styles. Switching over to legends, our first legend to be featured was the Glamazon Beth Phoenix, with Beth's rating announced as 87. Alongside footage of Beth's entrance, which looks incredible in the dark lighting, we also see clips of Beth going up against both Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley. Next up we have Beth's other half, the rated R superstar Edge, who was originally announced to be rated 90 before King Woods stepped in and announced by royal decree that Edge shall be 91. In the footage shown off, not only did we get to see Edge taking on Kevin Owens and taking him out with the execution, but there's also a great visual of Edge emerging from the smoke at the beginning of his entrance, with this being just the latest in some really impressive shots. Moving on, and the next reveal actually involved 3 superstars rather than 1, starting out with the man Becky Lynch, whose rating was revealed to be 92, making Becky the highest rated woman in the game. Switching over to Sasha Banks, her rating was announced to be 88, with the gameplay shown here featuring more footage of Sasha taking on Bayley, which was similar to that seen in recent trailers. As with the footage of Liv, the updates to cloth simulation really stand out during Sasha's entrance, as the long jacket can be seen to move much more realistically than we've seen in the past. The last of the 3 to be announced was Charlotte, with the Queen revealed to be rated a royal 90. Charlotte's model was one that came in for criticism following her reveal last time out, however the footage shown here shows off Charlotte much better than before, with the updates to her model looking much more impressive. Staying with the ladies, next up we have Naomi, who's rated 79. Not only does this footage show off Naomi in action, but it also gives us another new confirmation as we get a quick look at Naomi taking on NXT's Candice LeRae. Up next we have the tag team reveal of the Street Profits, whose ratings were separated by 2 points, with Angelo Dawkins rated 80 whilst Montez Ford is 82. For our next reveal we have the phenomenal AJ Styles, with AJ coming in with a high rating of 91. Alongside the rating we also have some new footage of AJ's entrance, including new footage of him going up against Riddle. Going back to the ladies, we have the reveal of Shayna Baszler, whose model looked really good in screenshots, with the same to be said here for this new gameplay as we see Shayna taking on Candice LeRae. As for her rating, Shayna is rated 84. Moving on, and next up we have the reveal of Happy Corbin, whose new gimmick is now confirmed, as not only do we see part of Corbin's entrance, but gameplay footage also confirms the presence of Walter, aka Gunther, who becomes the second member of Imperium to be shown off. Up next we have The Miz, however rather than 1 reveal we actually have 2, as it was announced that the game will feature 2 versions of The Miz, one current and one from 2011. The current version of Miz was revealed to be an 86, whilst the 2011 version, which is featured in the 2K showcase, was announced as 90. For our next reveal we have Ricochet, whose entrance looks really impressive alongside the new particle system that's being used for smoke. As for his rating, he was originally announced as 81, however like Edge, King Woods stepped in to give him a ratings boost, with Ricochet then officially announced as 82. Moving on, and next up we have the reveal of the New Day's Kofi Kingston, with Kofi revealed to be 88. Included with the footage of Kofi, we also got our first look at Elias, with this footage confirming that Elias still features his old gimmick, despite the fact that the render used for his rating reveal featured an unused gimmick that was reported to be very similar to that of Macho Man. Next up, it's time for another tag team, as we have the reveal of the Usos, which surprisingly seen the pair announced both at 85, despite the fact that Jimmy was off TV throughout the Thunderdome era, while Jay was main eventing as Roman's right-hand man. Surprisingly, this footage also confirmed the former NXT star Karrion Kross, as pausing the video here, we get our first look at Kross, who was released from the company back in November. Moving on, and next up we have the reveal of Natalya, with this footage giving us an extended look at her entrance, along with gameplay of her going up against Raquel Gonzalez. As for Natalya's rating, Natalya is rated 84. Conspiracies aside, our next star to be shown off is Sami Zayn, whose rating was revealed to be 80, with this footage giving us a great look at Sami, along with footage of his Tornado DDT as we see him take out the Big Boss Man. As for the cover star, not only did we get the rating of current day Rey Mysterio, who was rated 90, but we also had confirmation of 6 additional versions of Rey, all of which are included as part of the 2K showcase. These alternate versions include Rey from 2005, which is rated 84, 2006, which is rated 87, 2008 rated 86, 2009 rated 88, December 2009 which is rated 87, and 2011 which is rated 88. Also announced, we had Dominic's overall rating, with the young Mysterio coming in at 79. Lastly, it was the turn of the rating reveal co-hosts, with Bayley up first, with Bayley's rating announced as 88. In the footage shown, not only did we get to see more of Bayley's entrance, but we also got to see some clips of her going up against Bianca Belair, with this footage showing off some major updates to hair physics. Finally, we had the reveal of Xavier Woods, who surprisingly doesn't have his King gimmick, however he does feature his Ninja Turtle inspired New Day attire, with this version of Woods revealed to be rated 86. So that's all of the ratings that took place as part of the official ratings reveal. However, not everyone was announced, as there are still a lot of missing stars, some of which were actually featured in the video, such as Candice or Walter. However, it's likely that we'll see 2K continue with the daily reveals to announce these, or update the official website with anyone not yet announced. Anyway guys, that is it for this coverage of the ratings reveal, but stay tuned to the channel as we've got a lot more to come. Until next time though, thank you so much for watching, have yourself an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.